Hello everyone, this is Damien. Welcome to lesson number 0 of Beginner's C++. This is going to be where we go over how to install our IDE. This is going to be how to install and set up Netbeans 7.4. The install instructions have actually been pretty much the same since Netbeans 6.9, but we'll go over it anyways. So we're going to come to the Netbeans website. We're going to hit download. There's going to be a few different packages. We want C and C++. I also do a Java course that uses Java SE. If you think that you're going to be getting into Java at some point, or maybe your university will make you do Java, you might be better off just downloading all, as HTML5 and PHP are also used in quite a few universities now. So when we finish downloading, we can go to our downloads folder, and we can grab the installer. It will load, and we can hit next a couple of times. The Netbeans installer is very, very straightforward. The Cygwin installer is available at cygwin.com, and there's going to be two options, a 32-bit installation or a 64-bit installation. Now, to figure out if you're running 32 or 64-bit Windows, you're going to go to your Start menu, you're going to go to Computer, right-click, go to Properties, and then under Properties you should see under the System heading here, System Type, and mine says 64-bit operating system, yours might say 32. If you're a 32, you're going to grab the x86 installer, otherwise you're going to grab the 64-bit installer that's next to it. I've already taken the liberty of downloading the 64-bit installer, and I'm going to give that a run. So we're going to select install from internet. That's going to allow the installer to go online and get the stuff we want. I changed the directory from Cygwin64 to just Cygwin. That actually, it shouldn't matter at all. I just do that because that's how it used to install. So we hit next. It's going to ask for a local package directory. That's the place where it's going to put the temporary install files. We hit next again. It's going to ask us how we're connecting to the internet. If you have any proxy settings that you need to set up, this would be the place to do it. And from here it's going to show us some available mirrors. I don't like to use the top few because it seems like everybody uses those, so sometimes they can be kind of slow. I'm just using mirrors-usa.go-parts.com. I hit next, and it's going to bring up this thing that asks us to search for what we need. So we're going to be downloading 4 things that are going to make our C++ compiler work. We're going to type in make and look under the devel heading, and we see make right here, and it says skip. There's going to be 2 headings here, bin and source. So when we untick skip, it automatically checks bin, and that's what we want. We want the bin. Bin means binary, so a binary in Windows is a .exe file, a runnable file. So the source, we're not going to be using at all, so you don't need to download that. Next we're going to look for GDB, which is also under devel. This is the GNU debugger. We're going to get it. It's any version after this, so 7.6.50-4 should be able to handle what we need. Aside from that, we're going to get G++, and we have GCC G++ right here. Oh crap, wrong one. Wrong. No, still wrong one. There we go. And lastly, we're going to grab GCC, which is also going to be under devel. And we're going to grab GCC core, GNU compiler collection, C OpenMP. And that's kind of a bigger one. And then we're going to come down here to the bottom right. We're going to hit next. And it's going to say that we need to download all these other things to make the stuff that we selected work. And we're going to say, okay, we trust you. And that's going to install in the meantime. We can let that install, and it turns out Netbeans is finished installing, which is great. And so at the moment I won't be able to compile any C++ that I make, but I can show you how to create a new project in the meantime, as I think that I covered that in the last video. So to make a new project in Netbeans, we can either go to File, New Project, or we can come up here to the New Project button. It's a little yellow square with a plus on it. And we can go to C and C++, and I like to do a C++ application. It's the third one down. We can do existing sources or binary file. Those are going to be different things that we get into later. So we hit next, and we'll just name this lesson-0. Actually, let's just do lesson 1. And we're going to hit finish here. And it's going to create us a make file as well as a main file. The make file is going to be used in compiling this. The main file is just a little kind of a outline that's used for our stuff. So we as you can see, we sort of have this file that it's created for us. And we'll get into what all this means in the next couple of episodes. Alright, well, as we can see, Cygwin's finished. We can just hit finish there, and that's it. That's the install process in a nutshell. I hope that you guys will come back and join me for more lessons. Thanks.